The last bell hadn't even stopped ringing when 14-year-old Nia Turner rushed out of her middle school cafeteria doors, her backpack bouncing behind her. She wasn't running from anything, she was running to something. Her mom. After 6 long months, deployed overseas, Nia's heart was pounding with excitement, nerves, and a tiny ache of doubt. What if mom was delayed again? What if the plane got rerouted like last time? What if her thoughts slammed to a halt as a police cruiser rolled into the school parking lot? An unfamiliar officer stepped out. Tall, pale, heavy boots, mirrored sunglasses hiding most of his face. His voice boomed across the lot. "You hey girl, stop." Nia froze. A few parents turned. Some kids whispered, "I me?" she asked timidly. The cop walked toward her like she was already guilty of something. "Yeah, you. What are you doing hanging around here? School's out." Nia fidgeted. "I'm waiting for my mom." Unhung. "And who's your mom?" "Sergeant Turner," she said proudly, chin lifting. The cop barked a sarcastic laugh. "Your mom, a sergeant, in the U.S. Special Forces?" Nia stiffened. "Yes, she's coming home today." The cop shook his head like she'd told the world's funniest joke. "Sure she is. And I'm the president. Do you kids ever stop lying?" "That's not a lie," Nia whispered, but her quiet tone only emboldened him. He stepped closer. Too close. "You can't wait around here. School property is closed after hours. Let's go. You're coming with me until we contact your real guardian." Nia's heartbeat slammed against her ribs. "No, my mom is coming." "She's on her way right now?" "Oh yeah," he smirked. "From Special Forces HQ, right? Maybe she'll parachute in." Kids nearby started chuckling. Some pulled out their phones. Nia's cheeks burned with humiliation, but she stood her ground. "I'm not lying. My mom serves this country." "Well, kid," the cop shrugged. "So do I, and I know a fairy tale when I hear one." He reached out and grabbed her arm. Nia gasped. "Let go." "Nope, you're coming," with a voice sliced through the air like a blade. "Take your hand off my daughter." Everyone froze. Nia turned. Her breath left her body. There, standing at the edge of the lot, was SGT. Maya Turner combat boots. Dusty, uniform crisp, duffel bag slung over one shoulder, the sun glinting off her Special Forces insignia. She looked like she'd walked straight out of a movie poster. Strong, steady, unbreakable. The cop blinked, confused. "And you are..." Maya stepped closer, each footstep deliberate and lethal. "SGT Maya Turner. 3rd Special Forces Command," she said, voice calm but burning. "ID in my pocket, but you won't need to see it." The cop scoffed. "Lady, relax. The kid was trespassing, and she claimed her mom was." "Say it." Maya snapped sharply. "Go on, finish the sentence." He swallowed. "Special Forces." Maya raised her chin. "And now you know she wasn't lying. You doubted her, you mocked her, and you put your hands on her." The cop opened and closed his mouth, suddenly sweating. I didn't realize that's the point," Maya shot back. "You didn't care to." Silence blanketed the entire parking lot. Students watched. What? Parents stood frozen. Even the breeze seemed to pause. Maya stepped closer, stopping inches from the officer. "You think the uniform makes you powerful?" she asked quietly. "Power comes from service. From respect. Something you didn't show my daughter." The cop looked down, ashamed. "Ma'am, I was just trying to..." "No," Maya interrupted. "You were trying to intimidate a child. Mine." He looked to Nia, guilt flooding his face. "Kid, I'm sorry. I didn't realize she..." Nia's voice trembled, but it was strong. "You didn't have to know who she was to treat me right." That simple sentence hit harder than any punch. Maya exhaled slowly. "Nia, come here." Nia rushed into her mother's arms with a sob that shook her entire body. Maya held her tight, hand cradling her daughter's head. "It's okay, baby. I'm here now." For a moment, nothing existed except mother and daughter, finally reunited after months of separation. After the emotion settled, Maya looked over her shoulder at the cop. "What's your name, officer?" Roger." "Mom?" "Well, Officer Rogers, I'll be filing a report with your department, not for punishment. For training. If you're protecting this community, you will learn how to respect it." He nodded miserably. Maya guided Nia to the car. Students cleared a path, some whispering things like, "Whoa, and her mom's a real soldier, and that cop's done." Before they reached the car, one small girl ran up to Nia. "You're lucky," she said. "Your mom is a hero." Nia wiped her eyes, voice soft. "Everyone's mom is a hero in their own way." Maya smiled at her daughter, pride swelling inside her. They drove home in silence for a bit, until Maya reached over and squeezed Nia's hand. "You stood up for me," she said. "You always stand up for me," Nia replied. Maya blinked back tears. She rarely allowed herself. "You didn't deserve any of that. I'm sorry you went through it." Nia leaned her head on the window. He looked at me like I wasn't supposed to be here." Maya swallowed hard. "People like him see what they want to see. But you..." She paused, choosing her words. "You are worthy, you are strong, and you never have to shrink for anyone." Nia smiled faintly. "Just like you." "Exactly like me," Maya whispered. They arrived home to a small family, friends, and a few veterans from Maya's unit who had prepared a quiet, welcome home gathering with flags, food, and hugs. Nia stayed close to her mom the entire time. Maya noticed later that night. When everyone had left, Nia sat on the couch, legs folded, thinking quietly. "Mom," she asked softly, Yeah, baby. Are you going back? Maya sat down beside her. Not for a while. How long? As long as you need me. Nia's eyes grew glossy. I needed you today. Maya pulled her close. And I came. I always will. They stayed like that, holding on to each other like the world outside didn't exist. The next morning, Maya received a call from the police captain. Officer Rogers had voluntarily enrolled in a training program on de-escalation and bias recognition. Maya didn't expect that. It made her respect him a little. People can learn. People can change. A week later, the school invited Maya to speak at an assembly for students and staff. She stood on stage, Naya sitting proudly in the front row. Maya addressed the crowd. Courage isn't just found on the battlefield, she said. Sometimes, it's standing alone in a parking lot, telling the truth when no one believes you. My daughter showed courage that day, and I hope every student here learns from her strength, not from fear, but from honesty. The room erupted in applause. Nia's cheeks flushed red, but her smile glowed like sunrise. That night, as Maya tucked her in, Naya whispered, Mom, thanks for coming back to me. Maya kissed her forehead. Thanks for waiting for me. Outside, crickets hummed. Inside, peace, rare precious, wrapped itself around their home. The moral of the story is simple. Never underestimate someone because of what you see. Respect is not earned by uniform, badge, or rank, but by humanity. And sometimes the smallest voice holds the greatest courage.